Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's your girl Phoebe, and I am going to be reviewing my very favorite character from this new update. I am totally in love with her. She is the very new wasp, that is Nadia Van Dyne, and I have been, deliberately delaying her review so that I can give you a very detailed and nice review about her, because when I played for her for the first time, and I was like, God, girl, you are perhaps the best thing that has happened to me in this entire update. I know it's different for you guys. Somebody might be liking something else, and somebody might be liking, some other character, or not even liking something at all. But I am absolutely in love with her. As you guys might already be knowing, I have already done a review on Ghost, and that is the very first selector character I selected, the ones that she paid for, that's the paywalls. But then in between, ranking her or him up, I decided to switch to Nadia when I actually experienced her for the very first time. So this is just the very amazing character review that I'm gonna go over with, because I absolutely love Nadia. So I'm just gonna be displaying the details for you guys to see. We have a crit damage which has been maxed out, and the reduced cooldown duration that has also been maxed out, and the ignore defense is close to max out because 49.78, so you can do that with the help of the Urus. And as you can see, she has an energy attack of 11k, so that is pretty much primary, and once you advance the character, you are gonna be getting, an energy attack of 15,000, so that is one character that you should definitely bump to a tier 2. Giving you an advice, reason for that is because whenever you see characters that have high advancement values, as you can see here, the energy attack bumps from 11k to 15k, these characters are worth your tier 2. So I know a lot of you out there would be like, well, I don't want to spend money. Well, that's your choice. The way I like to upgrade my characters is that I give MRUT to the character. So I buy the MRUT using crystals, and then, well, magic. Upgraded to 6-star using the MRUT. So now let us get started. The very first skill that you can see has a paralyze for 3 seconds and a bind for 1 second. Now this ensures very good CC for her. Her energy damage attack value in this is pretty low, but that doesn't matter because she is overall a really good character. The next thing that we have is that she has a dodge rate increase by 11%, but she has a self buff skill. That is that she has an all attack value increase by 15%, so she has an attack buff, she has a speed buff, she has a crit rate bump, and all of that including an energy damage increase of 76%. I'm sorry, I might be fumbling a bit today. That is because I have a huge ulcer on my tongue, so I'm kind of fumbling when I'm speaking today. Okay, the very third skill is another buff. So this buff is for the enemies, or should I say it's a debuff. Okay, I leave it up to you to call it whatever you want, but it gives you a character size decrease like Ant-Man does by 50%, and then you decrease the attack value of your opponent by 10%, and then the defense of the opponent by 10%. So this is one character that I absolutely love for the fact that not only is buffing itself, but also debuffing out the enemy. Now this is the passive skill, that is when you're using the miniaturize effect, that is when you're using the pim disc, so you're having a miniaturization over here. Oh no, this one is, the pim disc. So you're having the Winsome Wasp working here, and along with that you are buffing your allies by 10% for all attack. So that is one skill I absolutely love. The same thing also applies to Ghost. He or she is also actually buffing the allies, so I love that feature about Ghost a lot, and the same goes for Nadia as well. And then we have skill number 4, which has a stun of 3 seconds with a physical damage 90% of energy attack. So basically your character is actually energy attack, but it will deal a physical damage which has the value 90% of the energy attack that she's doing. The next one is that you have a remove all debuff. So pretty much all you need in life is a remove all debuff skill. And then you have a 6% recovery of the max HP. So we, for the people who are quite much at the top and who are, into building their characters pretty good, this skill is like pretty much useful in AC and Shadowlands. Well, I actually say AC, that is because that is in automated mode, and in Shadowland it's very good for beginners because you really want to avoid your character from dying, so this is going to be helpful to you. And then along with that you get a guard of 2 hits, which is very weird because that's a very short duration guard, but nevertheless she is a really good character, so I absolutely love Nadia Van Dyne. She has the best part about her is the skill in which she is having those hives running around. I absolutely love that skill, and she has a great CC, which is one of the best points about her. Rating her against Wasp, well, Wasp is a really good character, but as you know, her main utility is for the debuff she provides, so she isn't as hard-hitting as Nadia is, so this is one character that you absolutely should acquire. Next is skill numero 2. As you can see here, I'm just gonna repeat for you guys. So the first skill over here has a paralyze, as you guys can see the yellow domes around the characters. So in the beginning she doesn't have an iframe, but she ends it with an iframe, as you can see the cross sign coming over. Now for all those of you who say that I know what is an iframe, well, you know what is an iframe, but half of my subscribers don't, and in fact many of them who are not even my subscribers are watching this, so I just want everybody to watch and learn. So yeah, this is for those guys who don't know what is an iframe and how to spot an iframe. Next, we're moving over to skill number 2. This is also an iframe, and I absolutely love this one because this provides you multiple hits. Next is a skill number 3. This is my favorite skill. It is so pretty. For the aesthetics, absolutely very pleasing, and along with that the skill serves a huge CC help, miniaturize, sorry about the bell. And then we have skill number 5, which is another iframe along with multiple hits, which looks like X23s. I love it. And then we have something that actually looks like Wasp, and along with that a lot of the bombs going off. So I absolutely love Nadia Van Dyne, and I'm really sorry about the bell because my family, somebody's arrived in the family. Then I have an ISO equipped here for drastic density enhancement because I don't want to take her as an attacking character. And then I have a crit damage and crit rate along with 20% recovery because I want to use her for AC. So that is what I have. Now I'm gonna cue you to the clip for where I play. Okay, meet you guys later. Bye bye.
You wrote to me, you wrote to me, this is suddenly. Hiding in the bungalow, she felt so young. The night she was much younger than the other, feeling like a prisoner there in the light. She stood, she knew they couldn't miss her. And then they took a wrestler, walked over like fled. You wrote to me, you wrote to me, this is suddenly. Sad for her, but an order is an order. She was a prisoner there in the light. She stood, but she knew they couldn't break her. And by the shore, the bombs were falling with the snow. You wrote to me,
biding my time, I hope that it ain't so. Facing the truth, the eye of the needle. And even if we're not solving this riddle, there's no taking back all the deeds that we've done. There's a lot that we did wrong, looking back on all of the shit we've done. I cannot believe that it's been so long, that we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, I breathe it all out and I breathe in. When there is no way back in, and we are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out and I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. I'm biding my time, I know the way this goes. I try to stand tall with nothing to lean on. All quiet and still, an echo that goes on. And I'm not taking back all the deeds that I've done. There's a lot that we did wrong, looking back on all of the shit we've done. I cannot believe that it's been so long, that we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. When there is no way back in, and we are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. Just breathe it out, then breathe in. When we're in the eye of the needle. So breathe it all out, then breathe in. 'Cause we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, then I'll face the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe